Hey guys, so today I am going to be showing you what I eat in a day to lose weight. So I posted a video about a week ago, quite bluntly named, I got fat, because I kind of just wanted to get straight to the point. I did gain weight over the past year, and a lot of people might say it's because I've been with my boyfriend and we've been traveling and eating and having fun. And yeah, sure, some of those pounds may have been happy pounds. I was getting to the point where I was just not really happy with myself anymore. I was making a lot of excuses for myself, and one of those excuses was that I have a rare blood disorder, which is a pretty good excuse and actually is a part of the reason why I gained weight. I just felt like it wasn't a good enough reason for me to not have the body that I want and the confidence that I used to have. So I've been, over the past 2 weeks, on a bit of a weight loss journey, and I have a goal of 120 pounds. And when I weighed myself about 2 weeks ago, I was 129, and I am currently at 125 and a half, 126. So I feel like I am making good progress. I am older than I used to be, duh. I don't lose weight as quickly as I used to. Back in my early 20s and in my teens, I would eat healthy for 3 days and drop 5 pounds. It's not the case anymore. This isn't just about losing weight. This is also about just changing my eating habits. I've never been a bad eater. I usually eat pretty healthy. So for me, it really wasn't that hard to change my eating habits. I just had to clean up things a little bit here and there. The snacking was getting a little out of control. So I have downloaded an app called MyFitnessPal, and I've had this app in the past, and it's just basically a macro and calorie counting app, and you can look up any kind of food from any restaurant chain or even the foods that you have in your fridge, and it will tell you the amount of calories and what are the nutrients, what are the macros, and at the end of the day, when you log into your diary, it'll show you what portion of your diet was made up of what. I don't necessarily like calorie counting, but what's good about MyFitnessPal is that if you use it for long enough, it does make you just a little bit more conscious of what you're putting into your body, which I think is really important. And I don't think it's something that I think you should rely on long term, but if you're starting out and you are starting a new healthy lifestyle, it is definitely something you might want to consider. I've been trying to divide my macros into 3 equal portions, equal carbs, fats, and proteins. And in order to lose weight at my size, I am clocking in at 1,200 calories a day. So I've been very diligent on making sure that I eat the most nutrient dense food that's going to fill me up in those allotted 1,200 calories. Also, to preface this isn't what I eat every single day. I eat lots and lots of variations of foods. So if you guys want me to do another video showing you what I eat other than this day, let me know by commenting down below and clicking the thumbs up button. My typical breakfast looks like this. So usually I will boil up 2 hard-boiled eggs. Sometimes I will fry them, but I prefer boiling them. I just think that it saves a little bit on calories, just makes it a little bit healthier. But I'm pretty sure any way that you choose to cook your eggs is gonna be fine. I also like to go with 2 pieces of bacon. I think this is pork bacon. I know some people are against that. Some people would rather have chicken or turkey bacon. That's fine too. In this particular clip that I'm showing you guys, it's gonna look like I'm making double, but I'm actually making breakfast for my boyfriend as well. Also, on top of that, I like to add in a fruit. So this one morning, I decided to cut up an apple and have some apple slices with it. I added some sweetness, some variety to my plate, and I like apples. And then the other day, I was like, fuck apples, I'm gonna have raspberries instead. So that is usually what I have for breakfast. I feel like that energizes me and keeps me going until about noon. Which is when I will have a very important decision to make, and that is whether or not to have a sweet or savory lunch. Now this varies day by day. So if I'm craving something sweet, I will have a piece of rye bread and I will spread some peanut butter on it, and then I will cut it in half, and one of them I'll top with like blueberries and the other one with raspberries. And I feel like that is a good amount of protein and carbs. And the alternative is just a half a can of tuna with half a tablespoon of mayonnaise. And I like to chop up some red onions, mix that all together, put that on some toast, and serve it with like a side of cucumbers. Now, sometimes between dinner and lunch, I will have a snack, and sometimes I'll have a half of a mango, sometimes I will have an apple, other times I will have like half of a granola bar. I really love these Luna bars. I think they're so delicious and they really satisfy my sweet tooth. I have such a bad sweet tooth, and the whole one is 190 calories, but I find that usually to hold me over until dinner, I only need about half, so the calories are less. And also around this time during the day, I will go for a workout. And then when I get home from the gym, that's when I start preparing dinner. When I'm dieting, I don't really like to go out for food because it's really hard to keep track of what is inside of your food. I prefer to make my own food at home, and I'm not sponsored, but on this particular evening, I wanted to make a Blue Apron, and it was a seared chicken with a pan sauce, and the sides were roasted cabbage and mashed sweet potatoes. So I was making this dinner for both myself and my boyfriend, and the calories were about 590, which was okay, but I tend to eat smaller portions than my boyfriend, and I also want to cut back on the carbohydrates. So I ended up giving my boyfriend most of the sides, and so my plate was more of the vegetable and the protein, and I only gave myself like less than half a cup of the mashed sweet potatoes. So that brought down my calorie count, and I just like estimated what it was. Then after dinner, I decided to have a little tiny treat to end off my day. And what I like to do is peel myself a tangerine or a clementine, maybe like a handful of raspberries, and then 2 little cubes of dark chocolate, which is actually really good for you and just really satisfies that chocolate craving. Like, I love chocolate so much. Throughout the day, I also want to point out that I drink lots and lots of water, and I also like to mix it up with sparkling water and then this raw honey lemon cayenne lemonade thingamajiggy, I don't know. And it's only 16 calories, and I feel like this is really good in the morning. It kind of like kickstarts your metabolism. And my absolute favorite is this sparkling tea. It is unsweetened and it has a very nice hint of vanilla, elderflower, and chamomile. I feel like these drinks really help curb my cravings. So instead of reaching for like a candy bar or a cookie or a piece of cake, I'm reaching for something that still has like some kind of sweet flavor but doesn't have all of the calories and isn't going to make me feel like shit about myself. Because let's be honest, when we eat like shit, we feel like shit. I love eating healthy. Every single day I wake up, it's a new challenge for myself. Like, how good can I be to my body today? And then at the end of the night, when I'm laying in bed and like thinking about all of the delicious but nutritious things I ate, I'm like, damn girl, pat on the back, good for you. It just makes me feel very motivated. So yeah, that is what I eat in a day to lose weight. I'm gonna show you guys what the macros for that look like. If anyone in the comments wants to know why I don't do keto or why I've made the decision to do this type of diet, I have looked into doing keto. I've actually even asked my doctor if I could do keto, because whenever you're starting a drastic new diet, you should always consult with your doctor. And my doctor pretty much said no, because the medication that I'm on right now is really putting a strain on my liver and my kidneys, and a high high-fat diet is not necessarily the healthiest thing for your liver and your kidneys. So I was pretty much told not to do the keto diet, and there was one day last week where I did eat like mostly keto. I didn't feel good, and I don't really want to partake in doing any kind of diet that doesn't make me feel good, and eating this kind of diet allows me to lose weight and to feel good, and I feel like I'm feeding my body exactly what it needs. I know that keto works for a lot of people, and I think that if that works for you and your lifestyle, then by all means do it. But I also think that you should do what your body tells you to do, and if your body tells you not to do keto, don't do keto. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want more what I eat in a day videos, let me know, and I will definitely check back in with you guys in like another week or so to let you know what my progress has been like on my weight loss plan goal thing. I'm so bad at outros. I don't know what to say. I hope you guys like my outfit. Okay, bye.